Hi Libra, welcome. Let's do your reading for December 2025. All right. So, Libra, we could be talking about a situation where you and someone are definitely not seeing eye to eye. Um, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, but there is an element of feeling chained to something or someone, and you don't necessarily like the way it's feeling or the way things are being handled. With the Five of Wands, you might feel like you're trapped with someone that you don't get along with. Um, but what I'm seeing is in the potential outcome is that you're working on this situation, or you're kind of bringing focus into yourself. Some of you could be into sewing or creating some. I'm seeing the sewing machine here, so that's a very specific message. This could be something that you're interested in, like designing fabrics, something to do with fabrics. But anyway, let's get clarifiers. Let's look at the devil. So this is a situation where, this could be a family situation, or someone that you share happiness with, someone who feels like family, and but although there are these good feelings and shared happiness here, there is a feeling of there is a sense of inner lack with the a sense of inner lack with the Five of Pentacles, and a lack on the outside, where we feel like we need to kind of this could be a situation where finances could be tight. This could be a situation, Libra, where you're doing everything on your own, which is making you feel like you're doing too much to be loved, to fit into this, to make everyone happy. You're doing a lot. But what I'm seeing is, with the Four of Coins, you might come to a realization, and maybe right now you're moving from doing too much to kind of protecting your energy. You might feel the need to protect your energy because something is out of balance with the devil energy here. It's like you might feel like there is no other way, where you're doing everything, you have been doing everything on your own, or feeling like you're on the outside of this happy dynamic, even though you're doing your best to make it work. Let's look at the Five of Wands in the incoming energy. I want to say that maybe when you start to protect your energy, because I do see you closing up and not, kind of putting yourself first, perhaps, with the Four of Coins. And there might be somebody who, there might be some sort of conflict around this, someone who may not agree. We have the Eight of Swords with the Five of Wands. It's like it feels like we are imprisoned. It feels like we're imprisoned with someone we don't get along with. Again, with the Eight of Swords here, it's like we're not able to, we can untie ourselves from the situation, but we think we cannot. Yeah, because this character has this blade right in their hand, which can open this thing that is binding them. So you might feel like, so this is like, I want to say, like, you need to break the binding. Like there could, like with the devil here, I'm not saying there's a spell or anything, but it might feel that intense, that there's like a binding spell on you and you need to break free. You don't know how, though. There is a way which you are not being able to perceive with the Eight of Swords, because that's thought. Swords are thoughts and perception, but your eyes are bound here. So, with the Eight of Wands, I feel like you are going to be able to see how to, because the Five of Wands is a block and the Eight of Wands is unblocking that. So you are going to find a way in the incoming energy. That is what is coming up for you. You're going to find a way to unblock this vibration that you might find yourself stuck in. The Five of Pentacles and the Five of Wands, where our fire is a fire element. The way we are bringing in our passion, the heat. There might be too much heat in the situation here as well. Yeah, it feels like it's so hot, it's burning, like. But here again, this is like feeling cold. So this could be like a hot and cold situation that you're feeling bound to. But you're going to break out of this hot and cold situation. So let's look at the Eight of Coins in the potential outcome. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you're going to break the cycle, or you're going to get an opening at least to change the pattern or the cycle that you might find yourself in right now. We have the Five of Swords. So usually the Five of Swords character has the Three of Swords in their hand and they're poking at some other people and laughing, but here the Five of Swords is different. It's a feminine, and you're leaving behind the Three of Swords. So you don't want to hurt anybody, you don't want to prove anything, but I do see you blocking and walking away from a certain somebody and blocking them. You are going to block them with the Two of Swords, and that is just your way of not doing anything and not engaging, because there is something that you might need to understand. And in the meantime, you are, with the Eight of Pentacles, you're doing your thing, focusing on yourself. And we have the Queen of Coins. So you're building up on your finances, your health. Health is wealth. You're doing better, you're feeling better, you're feeling more supported. So this Ace of Coins that is there in the incoming energy, you are actually seeing it and unblocking the energy. You're unblocking yourself from something you were bound to, and you're blocking that energy. So it's like a boomerang effect. So if someone's done a binding spell on you, it's like if there has been not a binding spell, but if you have felt like you're bound to a situation and you're blocked, well, whoever caused for you to feel this way is now going to be blocked from your life. Yeah, I feel like you're kind of establishing your space. Your body language is different. Like you are assertive. You're being assertive. I see the compass around your neck, which reminds me of, the inner compass of the High Priestess. So I feel like there is a sense of direction, and it's a positive one. Like, look at this. From this burning, hellfire kind of a situation, we are in the bright, happy sun here. So perfect. Libra, this is what I have for you. If you're still watching, thank you for your patience. Thank you for your likes, shares and subscribes, and I will catch you again soon later. Bye.